In radio, music and announcements sound best if they flow from one item to the next. If there are lags between events, it sounds awkward and unprofessional. What's needed is an interface that makes it easy and fun to adjust your songs and other audio tracks so they flow naturally from one to the next. That's where Army Knife's Transitions tool comes into play. With it, you can rapidly mark your songs, liners, jingles, and other audio events so they play together well over the air. To set the intro ramp time of a song, first choose a voice track to use for testing purposes. Drop that into the gray area. Now add some songs to Army Knife and click on one of them. We'll select the voice track ramp item. Then we'll click near the start of the song and start listening. Just as we hear the singing start, we'll hit the mark button. Army Knife will place the marker just prior to that in the song. Now we listen again to see how it sounds.
Don't miss it. You can see it on our Facebook page at Steamboat Radio right now. We think you'll really like it.
If it needs just a little adjustment or fine-tuning, we can do that with the slider and the text box. In Command Center System 5, the most commonly used transition between songs is called an EOM. An EOM starts the next song before the current song is finished, and immediately begins a 3-second fade-out of the current song. The result sounds very smooth and professional. First, and we only have to do this once, we choose a song we want to use as our test with song. That gets dropped into the gray area. And then we start clicking on individual songs in our list. We choose the outro to anything but a voice track option and the transition type EOM. Let's start with a transition time of about 3 seconds and see how that sounds. On playback, we decide it sounds just right, so we click on the next song in the list and so on. Transitions is just one more fun, easy feature in our Army Knife program, which is included at no charge in the Tune Tracker system.